Hey guys, I'm Cheyenne and you're tuning in to Socially Influenced, and we have a lot of topics to talk about today, but first let's introduce ourselves.
My name is Michelle Grace. I'm originally from Toronto, but I moved out here to LA like 3 years ago.
Hi guys, my name is Sophia Camille Collier. I am an entrepreneur and content creator, and yeah, super excited to get into it.
Okay, we have a lot of events that have happened this past week, but we're going to get started with Lil Nas X. Yeah. I'm sure we've all seen the video and his tidy whities.
Who couldn't?
It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
It was giving like Coachella Stagecoach, but like
oh yeah, with the cowboy boots.
Oh yeah, I could not. But I'm just shocked because like this isn't the first time we've seen someone do this. Like let's be so for real. Like I feel like there's been so many artists that
they're just like crashing out.
Like, but it's like not giving like Love Island. It's like it's giving like what is going on, what are you taking, and like his face paralysis. That's
that happened in April. Like his whole face, not his whole face. He had like partial like facial paralysis,
but it's he can't even move it. So it's kind of like what's going on. Like I don't know. What did you guys think about it?
I don't know. I think it's kind of like a lot of artists kind of go through this ritual type of thing if we really want to get into it.
It was like a humiliation ritual.
Yeah, like I honestly feel like it was kind of a humiliation ritual. Like I think back in like Martin Lawrence also had the same thing happen to him. Yeah. So I don't know. Part of me kind of thinks that it might be a publicity stunt.
Yeah, because like what if he's dropping new music?
Yeah.
That's what everyone's been saying on TikTok.
But I don't know because it looked really like he was going through it.
Like I don't know. I feel like they're also just like they're humans. Like I feel like sometimes we put people in these like public figures and these like big spotlights, but they are still humans. Like, you know, like at the end of the day, what if we don't know what's going on in his family? What if we don't know what's going on in his personal life? Like
no, because low-key he had like a downfall.
Yeah,
like,
he did
after he blew up. Like, he had, like, the stardom. I feel like that happened with Ice Spice, too.
Yeah.
Like, they go, like, straight to the top, and then they just crash. Yeah. And then you don't hear from them, and then, like, something happens.
But it's kind of, like, also, like, I feel like on our generation sometimes, too, because we'll put them up at a high pedestal, and then we'll crash them down, especially with, like, the comments. And, like, you know, I'm sure, like, they're high public figures. Like, they go through their own, like, mental health issues.
Oh, definitely.
But I kind of feel like it touched on, like, so many other, like, artists. Like, we saw, like, Justin Bieber and even, like, Britney. Like, there were so many crash outs that we saw, like, over the years. And especially, respectfully, everything going on, like, with, like, the media right now, like, I don't know. I don't even want to bring up his name, but the Diddy thing, like that, I don't even want to bring it up, but like,
I think it's like a mental health crisis.
Exactly. But there's so many things in this, like that should just show us there's so many things going on nowadays that we have no idea about. We only know like an inch of what's actually happening.
Not even 5%.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I saw the video of him crashing out on TikTok. I was just scrolling, and then it was like, I didn't even realize it was him at first. Till like I read the caption, and I was like, oh, that's Lil Nas X.
No, but imagine pulling up at 4 a.m. and just seeing like Lil Nas X on the
But oh my gosh. No, he was trying to take the guy's phone. That's what got me. I was like, he was like reaching in and being like, give me that. And then he said like, oh, someone's going to have to pay for that. Like, who's going to have to pay
Who's going to have to pay for that? Like, literally, like, what? But it was kind of crazy because, like, he was coming off, like, someone, like, who was homeless. But he's, like, this rich, literally, like,
My question is, like, how did he even get out in the street like that? Like, he let him out of the house.
But, like, didn't you have any friends to tell you not to do that?
Yeah, who was he with?
Like, that's what I'm confused about. Like, I would think if, like, an artist is, like, that high level, like, they would have, like, an assistant with them, like, at all times or something. Like,
or, like, a friend. Like, you should be telling, like, hey, don't walk out in your underwear right now. Like, that is not cute.
It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. A lot of people say it looks staged. A lot of people said that his, like, skin looked way too, like, buttered up to be, like, just, like, a random crash
Maybe he has really good, like, skincare, though.
I don't think so, honestly. Like, he looked, like, too, like, put together, like, lotion wise.
So. It could have just been like a bad trip, like whatever he was on.
But like, think about how many times we've sort of seen this before. Like, I feel like we've seen this exact stunt before, but I don't know if that was like actually a publicity stunt or it was just like
they actually need help.
They
got into something.
Think about it as like, I don't know, artists. They have to really put themselves in these like creative spaces where maybe they're taking like drugs or maybe they're taking certain things to get these ideas, creativity, like whether, because it's art at the end of the day, like they are creating some type of art. It might be catchy, it might be on the radio, but it's kind of like they are diving into a whole nother world. So I don't know, I hear you though. I feel like it might be publicity for new music, but at the same time I'm like, I don't know. It looks so real and raw.
Like, wearing the cowboy boots was so on brand.
I know. I was like, it's so Lil Nas X. Like, I know you're crashing out, but like you're still serving. It's fine.
I think it's like if you like see it happen like once, like maybe, but like more than once, it's like not a coincidence. Like this
because he just got
times.
hospitalized a few months ago.
Yeah, but not just with him, with other artists. Like you've seen it with like Martin Lawrence. Like everyone kind of goes through the same ritual type of phase, you know. So I don't think it's a coincidence.
But do you feel like they're selling themselves for their music? Because I feel like that's always been talked about in the industry.
I feel like if he comes out with like a new song or album and it instantly blows up, we're all gonna know that's what it was for.
Oh yeah, 100%. And like bad publicity is still publicity, you know. So it could be.
I guess only time will tell then.
Yeah, in the meantime, he's in jail at the moment because he allegedly attacked officers and then he got hospitalized on suspicion of a possible overdose.
Oh my gosh.
Before being booked at Van Nuys jail on misdemeanor and battery charges.
Damn.
Oh wow.
So he's going to have to go to court.
It's kind of giving Nikita Dragon.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I watched the
Throwback.
body cam footage for that.
That was
insane.
pretty bad.
That was bad.
She had like the biggest downfall after that.
That was also like a similar crash out. Remember she started stripping naked?
Yeah, in the hotel. And
But that's what I'm saying. We've seen this before.
Yeah.
Like this is the same story, but just a different person. And it's like, what gets them there? Like I feel like there had to be some trigger. There had to be something, or maybe it's the drug that they're taking, or whatever they're going through.
Maybe it's like they just feel so much pressure, and they feel like they're being kind of controlled by the industry that they just want to like let loose, and they take it like super far.
Yeah.
That's a good point. It feels like they're a puppet in some way, for sure too, because it's like, think about, they're getting all these brands, all these deals, making all this money, but at the end of the day, they're the face of a bigger label.
Pressure.
Yeah,
It's like a character that they're playing that like they can't really escape because it's not really them if you think about it, because like every artist has like their own look and like aura, and like they have styling teams, etc. So it's not really them. It's just kind of like this fake person that's like a part of them almost.
Yeah.
Also, like they have stage names to hide their identity.
Yeah.
In like some way.
Which I feel is very like popular like in the entertainment space, especially like if you've seen that with like actors and roles that they play.
Oh yeah, there's
that
been so
they end up
many.
getting stuck in a role. Like Jenna Ortega, they're saying that she's kind of stuck in playing Wednesday. So
because they do like method acting.
Yeah, because it's like you
Yeah.
essentially like have to become that person, and like when you're in acting, like they only call you by like the name of your character on set. So I think for Wednesday they had like sets for like 22 hours every day.
Yeah, that's insane.
So I think it can be pretty easy to get stuck in a character if you're like wearing all black and like you're acting a certain way. Everyone's calling you by that name. It's like kind of hard to kind of get out of that role.
Yeah.
And we've seen so many people take their own lives, like, which is horrific in itself, but it's like you could get lost in it.
It is pretty rough. Hopefully, like, he gets out of this dark space, hopefully, like, he sobers up, and, like, best of luck to him. But we're also seeing it with Tyla. I mean,
that was kind of scary, because I
Yeah.
remember seeing her at Coachella, and like she looked so good. Like she always looks good. Her like outfits are always popping, but like for her to just like faint like that.
yeah, she collapsed at a H&M party in Brazil.
Yeah, I can't even imagine that.
But I think they've said that they've had issues with like, or she's had issues with her health in the past where she's like shaking, like like has tremors in her legs, because like I don't know, like I think it's just like she's a small person in general, and I think like her physique is kind of like her business, like dancing on stage, etc. And I think maybe she just feels this pressure to like look a certain way and be a certain size, that like maybe she's not actually eating enough or drinking enough water, and like she's living in that high life, so she might be like also doing like drugs, etc. to keep going. And it's like hard to like keep going at that pace when you're a tiny person like that, and you're like performing, going to all these parties. There's like no breaks whatsoever.
Yeah, she might just be burnt out.
Yeah.
Like just crashing out. Your body just can't take it anymore.
And then also following like her flop of an EP. Like, that could be like really like affecting her mental health.
Well, that's exactly what you said also with Lil Nas. It was like, like she was like on the top, and then now like maybe she's having a bad day, but also maybe like she's going through something.
Well, yeah, like I mean, it's a big like pressure, like with her management and everything. Like.
But even just like you said, like with her weight, like I kind of think like she's talked about that in interviews actually too, with like certain things with her body, and like how it is really hard for her to stay like in concerts and also just like performing for like 2 or 3 plus hours, especially with her physique. So kind of makes you think like they are really like putting themselves out there as like a different persona, like we talked about.
Well, they're kind of like workhorses if you think about it. It's like they have like this insane schedule for like all these different shows that they have to perform, like an insane itinerary of like travel, of going to this state in this country, and then a lot of appearances that they have to make at different events. So it's just so much. Like, I don't think like one person is like designed to be able to do like a crazy tour like that.
No, yeah, definitely not.
Like, what if it was just a bad day? Like, maybe she was on her period. Maybe, like, you know, she needed some sugar.
Maybe she just like didn't eat or didn't drink enough water.
Yeah.
You know, people are quick to like judge and say like, oh, it's stress.
Especially online. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. But I hope like her team is like seeing that like, okay, we need to like help her out a little bit. Make sure
like
she's
give her a break.
Yeah, like give her a break, or just like maybe cancel one event so she can chill out for a little bit.
But that is such a good point, Soph, because it's like, yeah, where is your team? Where's your PR? Like, where are your best friends? Where's your mom? Like, where are people in your life that care about you? Because I think that's like where, like, they're humans. Like, yes, they're these public figures. Yes, we look up to them. We love their music. We're fans of their music. But like, come on, like, at the end of the day, these are human beings. Where is their support system? Where is their team? And I think that's a bigger like issue that like should be more talked about, in the sense of like, yeah, like you're these big artists.
Like we were saying with Lil Nas X, like why was he alone?
No, but like who let him walk out like that?
Exactly.
Like
that's what I'm
put a belt on,
about.
like put some pants on, like come on.
Like I would think even if like you're living at like, I don't know, a nice place, like they would have like security or something. Like who just let you out the house like that?
But he's also in LA, so it's like kind of like
maybe he does that all the time, and this is just the first time like he's been caught doing it.
Yeah, but 4 a.m. like it's kind of that's insane. And the fact that he's in jail, like no one's trying to get him out like on a Sunday. It's God's day. Chick-fil-A's closed. No one's like the judge isn't gonna pull up. Like you know what I mean? So like it kind of is just like to go like he's still a human. You know, like no matter how famous he is, how much money he has. Like at the end of the day, he's still human, and he still has to obey these rules, which is like don't be naked in society.
Period.
That part.
Yeah.
So moving on from that, we have the Roblox is not just for kids debate.
Oh gosh.
Because they're trying to turn it into a online dating platform.
I have so many thoughts on this. I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
I just think that like, who is the CEO, and like why does he think that
David
it's a good idea?
Baszucki.
Like first of all, that name, anyways. But like, why does like he think it's a good idea? Like, I would just think if you have that much money and like power and influence, like if you really want to build a dating app, just build like a new one from scratch. Like you don't have to build it and like partner it with something that's is like for children.
Yeah, because it says here that around 40% of its user base is under 13.
Yeah.
But he's
That's
trying to
insane.
make online dating for users that are 21 and over.
Yeah.
But it's like you're not marketing to the majority of your consumers.
Yeah, like it doesn't make any sense.
What are
like,
you doing?
With any project you do business-wise, like you have to kind of look at like the data and the analytics, and it's like all the facts are pointing to like this is not a good idea.
No,
but for some reason he has like this dream of being able to make Roblox into this like immersive experience for like people to date, because people don't feel safe dating in person anymore, and they might feel more comfortable dating through a screen.
And then even that, like, you
this isn't
can't,
Hinge.
you can't, like,
do that. Sorry.
And then the age verification thing is not always like
Legit.
exactly you, because I know one of my friends, like her sibling borrowed her ID like to verify it so he could cuss like on the app.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, what makes you think like your kid isn't going to steal like the parent's ID to be able to online date on Roblox?
But it's like I literally gave my little cousin like a gift card to Roblox. Like, what is he doing? Like, spending that money somewhere else? Like, you kind of just start to think like, where's the younger generation going? And especially with like technoculture now too. But
yeah, because there's voice chat on Roblox. Like, I played it, and like I literally hear little children like talking on it.
I literally play Dress to Impress like all the time still. So it's like, it's not like, I get where they're like maybe trying to expand, but it's not like Facebook. It's not like Instagram. It's not like a social platform.
A whole different like platform for that.
Not for like
with the kids.
But it's also like this is like a prime thing for sexual predators to come after children, especially like parents aren't understanding where they're putting their kids.
No, not at all.
Like in that situation,
it almost makes me feel like they have an agenda.
Almost definitely.
Or the CEO, like he has an agenda or a partnership with something or someone.
No, there's been like I've seen in the past that there's been like incidents with like people in the corporate of Roblox actually like having interactions with minors.
But didn't we see this with so many like little things? Like, not to bring up Nickelodeon, but like there were just so many things like lately, and even like Brandy Melville. Like, did you guys watch that HBO like documentary.
I heard about it, but I
It
didn't
was
watch
it's kind of crazy because if you think about it, like they're just creating an atmosphere where it's like pressure, it's normalized. It's like maybe like, and it's going to alter kids' perceptions of like, oh, maybe I need to look a certain way or be a certain way online on Roblox, or like I don't think that that's the way we should be going.
The characters on Roblox, like they have like boobs now.
Oh yeah,
yeah, you can make your character like have a BBL.
It's making it more sexy. It's like you're a, like
BBL
what? I thought you were a Lego. Like what is this? Like,
because when I played it, like you were like a square like Roblox character, but now like I logged in like after 4 years, and like there's characters with BBLs and boobs and like lashes and everything, and I'm like, this is a kids game. Why do they need BBLs?
No, like
what
there's
are you
like
doing in here?
There's like certain games on Roblox I can understand, like Dress to Impress, like yeah,
it's fashion,
like,
but like
you know, it was
games?
fun. But like no, come on.
I just saw this clip on TikTok earlier today, and it was like this little kid that was on the iPad playing Roblox, and his mom like grabs the iPad and was like freaking out, and she like showed it to like the screen, and she's like, guys, look at this, and it was like literally a naked Roblox character like laying on the bed, like in a certain position.
No,
and it was like literally a kid. Yeah, so it's just kind of crazy to think that like kids are going to start seeing this at a young age, and I think it's just going to create a lot of like additional issues in the mental health space for kids growing up, because they're just going to like be desensitized to it almost.
But even think about like our generation with Instagram, like that happened.
But I think like for us, like it's a little different because like we kind of started seeing that like in our 20s. You know, so imagine seeing that when you're like 7, you know, and you think it's normal to have like a perfect BBL body with lashes and tiny waist.
But it's like a Lego. Like, what do you mean? Like, there's no shape. Like, body wear. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like what... I get what you're saying, though. Yeah. I think it will alter the perception of the brain for a child,
it's
especially.
Scary. Yeah.
It's just kind of scary to think that we're moving in a society where, like, we are sexualizing kids.
Yeah,
I think that is the point. Like,
and
what
then
is
their idols
on?
are as well, like the child influencers.
Yeah,
like they over sexualize themselves, and it's like your audience is like 10-year-olds, and they're looking up to you like as a 16, 17, 18-year-old. It's like, what are you doing? You know, like you should be a good role model.
Like, yeah, but I think they just know that like that doesn't sell.
No, exactly.
Like what sells,
and
is
then
their
parents encourage it.
Yeah, it's like.
But think about who's following your kid. Like, have you ever thought like, yes, like posting your children in a way where it's like family oriented, but I feel like we've seen so many celebrities, for example, block their kids' faces because it's like, I don't want this person like
because people will be like, oh, that kid is gonna be hot when they're older. Like that's so disgusting to me. Like when people
I never even thought about that. I thought it was more like they hide their kids because like they don't want like people to say that they're ugly.
No,
like, I never thought it was.
I think Paris Hilton's baby was like ugly, and then like the whole internet was like, "Oh, Paris Hilton has an ugly baby."
Yeah, like
but like,
that's what I thought.
Why are you coming for the baby like that? Like it literally just popped out. Like, can you not? Like
it was like a newborn, and like I think they were saying like, "Oh, like its head is massive," and it's like it's literally a baby.
But see, people are so quick to judge. But it's like you pop a like baby out of your vagina and then see how it like is. Like at the end of the day, like. I get where you're coming from. I would probably think that. But I kind of think it's like for privacy reasons. Because think about it. Like, I don't know. I've seen all these TikTokers of like these cute kids. Like super cute kids. And I don't want to name like some of the accounts. But it's like, I read some of the comments. And I'm kind of like, yo, this is like a child predator like commenting on your kid. Like right now. And you're continuously posting pictures of like getting new shoes. Like. That's feet pictures right there. Like, you know, there's like some sick people in the world, unfortunately. Sorry to bring it back to that. But it's kind of like, with this Roblox thing, I can only imagine that this is just going to progressively get worse if there's no stop to it.
I saw that like their response to it was deleting games that were like seen as like inappropriate, because parents were saying that there was like a game that was like, I think it's like bathroom shower simulator or something.
What?
Yeah, literally like it was like a game where your character would like be in a shower room.
Yeah, and there's another one.
Why would a Roblox need to be in a shower?
Exactly.
Guys, like I'm talking about like Lego pieces. Like
that's the thing, there's voice chat, so like
okay.
Yeah, but then there's also the new one. I don't know if you saw, there was like a game that's called Escaping Epstein Island.
Oh, I did see that.
Oh, I heard about that.
I was like, what? And they have games
I thought that was
about
a
Diddy
joke.
also, like for Diddy.
I thought that was a joke.
No, these are like legit games.
Or the baby
because
powder,
like the way Roblox works, it's like anyone could create a game.
So who whose kid in that basement was doing that? Because that's crazy.
I don't think it was a kid.
Crazy.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest, yeah.
It's probably some weirdo.
But that's what I'm saying. You're gonna then open that as a dating site for kids, like at the under that age. Like that's just like signing yourself up for child pornography. Sorry to say that.
They just need to take the CEO down, like, because I think like
Or
it's just the
investigate him.
CEO.
Yeah, that's what
like, my
everyone's been
understanding.
saying.
Like,
They're all
it's not
coming for
corporate.
him. No,
It's
it's
just
him.
the CEO. Yeah,
It's literally him.
Because
he
where did
calls
you
the
get that?
shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Where do you get that idea from?
They need to like take him out of the company. He needs to spend some time with his family and rethink his life.
He needs to go to
That's what he needs
church.
to do.
He needs to repent some of his sins.
Touch some grass.
Touch
you
some
know.
yeah. Touch some grass.
Be in nature. Chill.
Stop thinking about little kids.
Yeah.
And dating. Those
I
shouldn't
think,
even go
like,
together. Little
yeah.
like children and dating do not like.
But think about that interaction. Like, I'm trying to think, like, I don't think it's like Hinge or Tinder or any of those other like dating websites. Like, I think it's like, how do you flirt with like a Lego piece? Like, yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, I'm like literally remembering my little cousin like playing it, and I'm like, I get that they have like the voice,
Yeah.
but how do you sexualize?
I think it's more like the idea of, oh, I'm talking to a child right now.
Yeah.
I think that's like what they're interested in, because they can't like physically go up to a child and talk
But
to
it's
them,
creating that
because that's
fantasy
weird.
of like,
But
oh, what do they
exactly.
look behind this Roblox? Like,
Exactly.
that's kind of crazy.
It's like they're fulfilling their fantasy of like approaching children
without having to approach children, but you
Exactly.
will have those crazies that will try to, of
Yeah.
course.
No, there was literally this video on TikTok that I saw the other day, and it was literally this guy who like knocks on the door to this like family's house, and he's like, "Oh, I'm here to play Roblox," you know?
Oh yeah,
And he's like 38
that
years
was like
old.
the Dar Man
Oh my
thing. Like
God.
they did that too, like to show parents like, oh, this is what's happening, like awareness.
Yeah, but like the girl,
But that actually happened.
the girl he was trying to talk to was literally 12 years old.
That's insane.
And like the mom answers the door, and then she's like, "What are you doing here? Like, why are you here?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm here to play some like Roblox." And he's like, "No, like, how old are you?" He's like, "I'm 38."
Oh my god.
He's like, "Do you know how old she is?" She's 12. And he's like, "Yeah, I mean, we don't have to play Roblox. We can play Minecraft."
But it's like, if they know that's the
Like,
audience,
What? Like, how is that your response? You know?
if they know that's the audience, why even go there?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why would you connect a children's game with online dating for adults?
But I feel like in society now, we are sexualizing kids.
There's got to be something else going on.
Yeah, there's no way.
100%. So I'm reading here that I guess Chris Hansen is getting involved with it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's working on a documentary about child safety on Roblox, and he interviewed Schlepp, a part of that.
Oh, I
effort.
love that.
Dang. Roblox is
Yeah.
going down. That's all I'm hearing, basically.
And Roblox is getting sued, accused of failing to adequately protect minors.
But you know what's
So
going to happen? I know the minors, like all the kids are not going to want to, like, they're not going to understand the how big this could have, like, this is. They're like,
until they're older.
Mom is just taking my game away. Like, you know what
yeah,
I
they're
mean?
gonna blame their parents. and
They're going to
be like,
blame their
"Oh."
parents, and it's going to be a whole thing, but there's going to be another app where this is going to happen
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
Yeah, but I think that's the scary part too, though, is like, what do you do as a parent? Because like, I literally saw this video of this mom trying to explain to her kid why she doesn't want him to use Roblox. And like, he just like doesn't understand it, and he just sees it as like he's being punished, and he gets upset. And there's like literally kids now that like have taken their parents' weapons and like have killed their parents because they take their games away.
That's
And
insane.
it's just crazy to me that like, I think some kid at school, like the teacher took away the game, and he was like a kind of like a big kid, he was like 7 or something, and he like beat her to the ground,
Oh my god.
like unconscious.
That's horrible.
That's horrible.
That is horrible. Honestly,
Because it's an addiction.
At
if you
that
think
point,
about
it's
it.
like you need to
It
like
is-
take your
it's an
kids to
addiction,
counseling.
though.
It is. I remember I saw a video actually of like a kid, like the mom was basically saying, hey, like there's no end to this game. Like you're continuously playing this game. So it's like if bedtime is at 8, you don't think it's at 8 because there's no like, oh, thanks for playing like level 8, like coming up.
congrats.
Yeah, congrats
It's
or anything.
continuing
It's like
on,
it's
yeah.
continuously going, and the kid didn't understand like that was bad. Like it was like, it constantly puts you in this rat race of I constantly want to keep playing
Yeah, and then they just like lose perception of reality.
of reality.
I think that probably affects like their emotions and everything. That's when they become so like easily irritable.
Yeah.
And it's like at
They're
that
locked
point, it's
in.
like you're just like their mental health is deteriorating.
But having a tantrum like that, beating a teacher, like what? Like that's insane.
I mean, part of me, it's like, yeah, it's the kid's fault, but part of me is also like, it's the game's responsibility, because it's kind of like, you're kind of like creating like an addiction for this kid.
No, yeah,
like,
it's most definitely like the game developers know how to get people to keep
hooked on.
Yeah,
because it's the same with social media.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you go on social media, you're stuck scrolling for hours.
Yeah, TikTok was like that for a hot minute.
And you don't even realize like how long you've been scrolling for. So I feel like it's the same with kids in games. Like they just like forget what time it is.
But I feel like even for TikTok, they did that whole thing like, well, you've been scrolling for a while. Like,
and then I have to like type in
take a time.
passcode.
Yeah, no, but it's a real thing because it's like how much time are you like doom scrolling?
Yeah.
Like how much like, and that isn't really good for
and
mental
like
health.
I'm guilty of
Guys,
that.
what's your screen time?
Oh, we don't need to
wait,
talk about that.
Low-key.
Wait, should we? I kind of feel like we should.
Okay, I feel like mine is probably the highest because I'm like always on my phone. It's probably like 12 hours.
Wait, how do I see it? Not me being
Go
a
to
boomer.
your settings and then type in screen time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Mine actually isn't bad. So my
guys.
daily average is 4 hours and 25 minutes.
Wait, am I stupid? Sorry.
What's mine?
That's like not bad at
Where did
all.
you find it?
Go to settings and then search screen time.
Mine says 30-minute average. I feel like that's a lie.
Oh, dang.
I
Okay,
think
I
it's
thought I was doing
definitely
good.
lying.
Okay,
I'm being a boomer right now. I don't understand.
right there. Click it. The purple.
This is
6
definitely
minutes?
lying. There's
That's
no
a
way.
lie.
There's no way.
There's no way it's 6 minutes, bro. I'd be on it.
It says I'm down 45% from last week. Let's see last
Mine says down 18%.
week. Oh, never mind, guys. Oh, wait, no, that's my notifications. It says 4 hours.
Yeah, 4 hours is 25
That's not
minutes.
that
is mine.
bad. I feel like it was
Mine's
a
an
lot
average of 1 hour and 43 minutes.
more. Okay, guys, we're not
Dang.
that.
Well, we're not that bad. I
Yeah.
feel like I've been locked
I
in.
was scared.
Mine
last
says
couple weeks.
productivity
I thought it was
is
gonna be
only
like 12
37
hours.
minutes though. Like social is 2 hours and 49 minutes. And then productivity
TikTok
is
be out
37
there.
minutes.
TikTok
TikTok
like
is
an
like the highest
hour.
one.
Messages be like 20 minutes. That's why I don't reply back. I'm sorry. Like,
No, literally, mine is
Dang.
mostly Instagram. It's like 17 Instagram.
Yeah,
Oh
my
my God.
Instagram is 11 hours.
Gmail's on there.
Gmail. Oh my god. Wow, they really come
That's
for you.
good. She's on her business.
No,
She's on her emails,
yeah, she's
guys.
like, I'm sending emails. I'm professional.
I'm just like, I
Yes.
keep my emails open, like, and I don't even look at it.
I
That
feel
part.
you.
It's just there.
I just have my brand manager do it because I get too overwhelmed at this point. Like, you take care of it. I'm not dealing with this anymore. Like,
Oh, that's so real. Okay, now let's get controversial. Cat's Eye, the Cat's Eye Gap ad versus Sydney Sweeney American Eagle. So I think we've all seen the Sydney Sweeney ad where she's like, "Oh, I have good genes."
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
You see what I did there, right?
Sydney Sweeney's genes are perfect. Get
Yeah.
Sydney Sweeney's genes, and it's like a word play on genetics and
Yeah.
then denim
Race.
jeans. But like she's literally blonde hair, blue eyes, super basic, and like the ideal woman.
Yeah.
Apparently, men are saying, and it's like,
It's kind of crazy that
why would you say that?
like
Yeah.
where
well, obviously,
was
like
the
they-
marketing team?
But it's like they obviously did that on purpose, you know,
Yeah.
because they wanted to like stir the pot. They wanted to start a conversation to become relevant again. And there's like a certain word for it that it's called in marketing when like a brand is doing so bad and like they're so unrelevant that they like do something super controversial just for people to like talk about it again.
Yeah. But it's kind of like it sucks for maybe Sydney because it's like
Well, I think
Because
I
didn't
don't
she try to
know.
say like, "Oh, I didn't have any part in it. I just did what they told me."
But I
kind of
think like
thing?
she like knew.
but that's
definitely
what I'm
knew.
saying.
Her
Where's your
marketing-
PR?
yeah, because
No,
she's
like-
the face. She's the face of herself.
Like she knew, but
so-
she's kind of known as like being a controversial character.
yeah, because
Like,
she's selling her
not-
bath soap water, right?
Yeah, like so she's already like
She's
appealing
selling
to,
her
like,
bath soap
Yeah,
water.
yeah. So like her bath water is like made into a soap, but it's like a soap brand that's for men.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
thought
like
you meant like her
she-
actually in a jar. Like
Oh
it's
no,
kinda-
not like Belle Delphine,
that's
but like
kinda sketch.
basically.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, no.
So I think like she's already like kind of controversial and she just wants to be like relevant, so she was down to do it.
Yeah,
Like
'cause
she's down to kind of be like that character in that narrative.
Well, she
as
was
long
like
as
that in Euphoria, so it's kind of like playing on.
Yeah,
I
like
guess
that's her brand. But it just makes me like lose respect for her as like
a woman because she's just
Yeah.
appealing to like misogynists at that point.
yeah.
it's kind of like
you
where are
know?
you for the girls? Like at the end of the day, like if you're there for like the man eye.
Well, it's like she's there for like the white girls basically, not
Yeah.
the brown skin girls. But like
That's why I love that like Cat's Eye like got with Gap and basically like clapped back at them.
yeah,
Yeah.
That
they're,
was, like,
so
iconic.
diverse.
I love the diversity, but also like it was just so fun to watch. I was like, yeah, girl.
No, yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna do
everyone's
that.
doing
Yeah.
the dance. Like
Like-
I've been seeing the dance all over TikTok.
Yeah, and I think
they ate with that.
The inclusivity too of just like different body types, skin colors. Like, let's get with the times, guys. Like, yeah.
Like, I feel like when I watched the Sydney Sweeney ad, I was uncomfortable because it was very,
really uncomfortable.
It was so suggestive.
But it was so sexual. Like, it was kind of like,
how are they playing that on TV, guys?
But it's also
sometimes I'm just like, this is literally an ad for jeans. Like, why are we taking it this far?
No, I don't know.
Never
what
that serious.
Like, if I was like, oh my gosh, imagine watching TV with like your parents and that comes on.
That's awkward. Yeah.
Yeah, I would look away. Like, oh,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Anyways, yeah. I know.
Oh, no. But yeah, so I mean, they're both very viral, but Cat's Eyes is definitely better, and then especially like adding the milkshake song because that's like really trending right now.
yeah.
But then it's also like my milkshake's better than yours.
Yeah,
like,
I know, like the subliminal. They're saying
But
like,
I think
their
it
jeans
was
are better.
so good because it was just the fact that like they were wearing so many different types of jeans and
Yes,
so many different types of styles.
It like
which I'm
made
like,
me want to go to Gap. and
yeah,
buy some
no,
jeans.
I like shout out to Gap and the CEO or like any of the marketing team because like I think they understood the assignment with that one in the sense of like how to tailor and market to so many different body
It's
types
more
too.
authentic for sure.
Yeah, it felt very authentic, and I think that's what we have to do nowadays. Like we're in the times where how are we marketing ourselves? How are we marketing? Like, yeah, you want to sell us this product, but is it useful to not just one type of person? Like, we're not white. Like, it just is what it is. Like, we have maybe are built a little differently.
Well, like we're in America, everyone's like different. Like
Exactly.
literally,
Like
it's
a
a
melting
melting pot.
pot.
Of people.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I think like I don't know, for me, I just like I've never really bought jeans from Gap before, so I don't know how they fit. But like for me, like I'm naturally more like curvy because like I'm Latina, I'm mixed. So it's like my jeans have always been Fashion Nova. Like that's the go-to because like they make that like ass look fat, that waist look small, and I'm like, period. That's what we love. So I guess like for me, like I'm very into clothes because like I have a clothing brand as well. So I'm always looking at like the product and like obviously there's so much controversy with like Gap and like the Sydney Sweeney one, but I'm just like from a product perspective, like. Is it actually good? Like,
honestly, I don't know.
I've bought
like,
Gap when I was like younger. Like I would
Really?
say like like when I was like probably 7 or 8. Like I remember I used to love going to Gap with my mom because like my mom was like a teacher and like we get like these little discounts and like it was actually like a good brand I would say, but I haven't bought them like
But I feel like
recently.
this ad is like definitely gonna revive them.
Oh yeah, 100%. I feel like
more relevant.
basic tees or anything like or jeans just in general, like I would go shop at Gap at now, like especially but I feel you on that. Like I feel like I never found my size when I was growing up. I think like being Middle Eastern, like you just have more like curves also too, and it's just kind of like okay,
like straight jeans is not gonna work.
no, it's not. And like but Fashion Nova and like certain brands, like they tailor to those like types of styles and body types. So I definitely feel like now I'm like influenced literally to go buy Gap jeans.
No, and that's the thing. Like the Sydney Sweeney, like her jeans in that ad were so horrendous. Like they did not even fit her. They were just like boxy and like loose, and I just wasn't it. Like all the way around, like.
But I think it's just like it's a different market if you kind of think about it, because like
it's like they're marketing towards men though. At the end of the day, I feel like that was like a direct thing for like, oh, look at me, look at me.
Well, it's
That's
also
like, men
do
aren't
they
gonna
sell
go
a
buy
lot of
jeans.
stuff for men?
American Eagle, I think they do.
I feel like they were trying to do the whole Carl's Jr. thing.
Yeah,
like,
like,
you
to be
know,
sexy.
like I feel like they were trying to be like that sexy brand that has sexy blonde
But it's
girls.
like American Eagle is not sexy. I feel like it was
I've
always
never
very
thought
much
American Eagle.
No, I always thought of it as like college, like.
I remember
you know,
buying
like-
shorts that were way too short. Like my
Yeah.
mom threw those out. Like she was like, "No, you're
Yeah,
not
the
wearing
shorts
them."
are like this thin.
Like, but
it was,
they
like, Y2K.
tailored
It was,
to
like,
to certain girls,
Yeah.
and like I'm gonna bring up Brandy Melville because let's talk about it. That documentary, I watched it and I was like,
now they're
wow.
making like inclusive sizes.
Yeah,
But then it's like, again, with the consumers, it's like their consumers are all petite girls.
Yeah.
And they're losing that now.
But it's also they were looking for a certain type of girl,
Yeah,
which was
exactly.
like the surfer LA type of girl or like the
Like a
skinny
petite
petite
teenager,
type
yeah.
of girl. So that's why that all the same size, like
Yeah, because everything
fits
was one
all.
size there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that created so much controversy, but it was like telling these girls who are like 13, 12 years old to like younger
lose
than
weight.
that to
Be
lose
skinny.
weight and be
yeah.
like, and it
fit
was like a
in.
I
popularity
feel like that's like
contest.
a horrible like conception nowadays that you need to lose weight to fit into clothes. It's like, no, just buy different clothes. Buy clothes that fit you.
But
Yeah.
see, as a like
But as
as
a
a
kid, you don't
kid,
know
you're
that.
not gonna think that. You're gonna
Because
think,
you're- yeah.
oh, like Taylor's wearing this, so
Yeah,
I have to wear
exactly.
this because I want her to be my
And
friend.
then they want to shop together.
Yeah,
and,
like, it's
imagine
kinda-
shopping with your friend and like
It
they're all
doesn't
buying
fit.
this stuff and then
It's kind of
Yeah.
giving Mean Girls, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of giving.
I honestly, like, I remember having that, but more so with Hollister. Like,
Yeah.
Hollister growing up, I just remember, like, I always wanted, it's like the brand that everyone wanted to, like, be a part of, and, like, they had all the hot models there.
Yeah.
But, like, the clothes, it just, like, was never it for me.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, like, I, like, have seen their, like, product now, and it's really nice material, and, like, they have really cute stuff now. So I think they've done a better job at it, but, yeah, I don't know. There's just, like, so many jeans out there.
I don't even wear jeans, guys. This is like I only wear these because
Girl, you're wearing jeans.
They're
What do
so
you mean? They're
cute.
jorts.
Oh, I
They're
love
cute.
them.
These are from guys. These are from Shein.
No, don't stop. Fast fashion.
Sorry, guys. Wait, are they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I
Have
don't
you
know
seen
if
all
they
the
are.
controversy with
Shein is like
No,
one
it's
of,
like
like,
I know it's
literally-
horrible for like the earth and everything.
No, like the workers. Like they literally have like on the tags, like where it says the sizing and stuff.
Yeah, they say like
made by a
help me.
child.
Yeah, it says
like
like,
made
help
by
me.
like help me. Like they were doing that
Yeah.
whole thing, and I stopped shopping at Shein, but I get it.
Same.
Like I would
But like if you thrift it,
if I thrift it. That's so different. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess
so,
I guess so
but,
because
like,
it's
I
like
didn't buy it. They sent it to me.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Like not to like
Yeah.
bash Shein. I just
I
think
work with Temu.
fast fashion.
Even though they're just as bad.
No, but like it's just fast fashion. Like I don't know. Like I after watching this Brandy Melville like documentary, it taught me so much about like the just like the fast fashion in the industry and like where the waste is like going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really
And it's
bad.
kind of crazy, like how much waste we have, especially in LA. Like we just
Yeah.
don't recycle. Like I don't know, Canada recycles.
Well, it's like even like when you go buy like a drink somewhere and like it's the plastic.
It's the
cups and,
plastic
like, all
cups,
that
yeah,
stuff.
and it's like the whole thing with the turtles too. With the, like,
Oh yeah,
straws.
remember? Oh my gosh, everyone had like a metal straw. I don't
At
know.
one
I still
point,
have
yeah.
like
Oh
a
my
portable
gosh.
like straw in my bag.
No, but it's
Then
kind
that
of.
era.
Really? You
Yeah.
bring one with you wherever you go? Like a
Yeah, like
metal
in my
straw?
purse, like for school and stuff.
Really?
Like,
Wait, that's so smart. I should do
I
that.
feel like they had it's like it folds up, like it folds up in a little thing.
I
and
just
you-
have
You
a
just show me this
Stanley.
after because I've never heard of it. I've always seen like the paper straws, you
The
know,
paper
but
straws,
those like
yeah.
don't work at all.
Oh,
They
they're
get
horrible.
soggy.
They're so
yeah,
worse.
it's so
I
bad.
feel like at that point, just make cups that are reusable.
yeah, just do like a sippy cup.
But at the end of the day, like
Yeah, people just toss it.
Yeah.
it is what it is. Like people are gonna toss straws. People are gonna toss like clothes that they don't want anymore. It's just talking about the topic of like even I think for example like Shein. At least they have different sizes. Like at least they
No,
like
yeah, they're very inclusive.
yeah. So it's like I kind of think it's just like demographic that like they're just trying to sell to a specific type of audience
Yeah.
that isn't really honestly woke enough to understand like that's
Well,
not the
yeah.
way society is.
I mean, it's not even like the majority if you think about it now.
Yeah.
Like being like a skinny white girl with like no curves, like that's not the majority
It's
anymore.
not.
That's
It's
like
not.
this 10% of the population.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
so true.
Especially with America's diet, but don't even get me started on that.
You guys have a lot. No, let's talk about. You guys have a lot of fast food. As someone from Toronto, like Canada, like we only have like.
How is it over there?
It's like we have an A&W, but I guess that's like your like Wendy's or like
okay.
even your Jack in the Box. Like it's kind of like different,
Yeah.
but you
Isn't
guys
that,
have
like, the
so
root
much
beer,
fast
or am I
food.
tripping?
What?
Is that the root beer company?
Yeah. Well, not like it looks like it, but they have like a mama dad
Yeah.
burger. Like it's kind of cute, but,
like
it's kind of bad
them,
for you.
right? Like that's like the franchise.
Yeah, but there's like Harvey's, but it's like you know that trend on TikTok that everyone's been doing, like the like look at each other and then like get like that fast food. Like it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
half of that is not even in like Canada anymore.
That's
like
crazy.
I
So
know.
when you like came to the US, did you feel like you had to diet more to like maintain
Oh, yeah.
your physique?
guys, respectfully, your water and the cheese and the meat here is so different. Like not to bash, like I love the States. That's why I'm here. I'm a dual citizen. My family's here, but it's kind of like I could taste the processed like food. Like
the
it kind
microplastics.
That's
no,
scary.
it's kind of scary, but it's kind of like I don't know. As someone who like grew up in a country where like everything was really fresh. Like I will say that, like meat, like cheese, like all of that was really fresh. I think I really tasted it also with like fast food. Like I feel like In-N-Out is good, but it's like I don't really taste it. But it's like I get like
Occasionally
why.
I'll get like a chicken nugget, but that's like twice a
But
year.
girl, I saw a documentary about chicken nuggets.
Dude, I
it's
know.
not chicken.
It's so bad.
It's
like-
scary.
it's like mystery meat.
It's literally mystery.
Like, have you guys seen The Simpsons? Like how they talk about
yeah.
like one day the meat is gonna like turn everybody into zombies.
Yo, but The Simpsons
kinda
have
already
been
is
on
looking.
point with their
Makes me
like
so
theories. Let's talk
scared.
about it. Because not to get into politics, but
Guys, South Park is my favorite show right now.
Oh, I love.
Really? I've never watched an episode.
They always make fun of Canada. I'm here for it.
Like, they make fun of everything.
I know.
Like that's I think that's what makes it so successful is like they're not on like one side.
Yeah.
They like are very like they touch over everything and they make fun of everybody.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that like influencers and celebrities, if they don't talk about a topic now, like they get canceled now.
Oh yeah, like a lot of like the Hispanic like influencers.
Ice raids, yeah.
Yeah, they won't speak out on the ice raids, and I think it was like Desiree Montoya, but it was her and then Nicole Leno, but they're both very young. I know they're like 19, 18, but people were saying like, oh, you guys like have a big influence on like the younger generation. You should speak up on it, and they just totally ignored it.
Yeah,
That's insane.
And
Like Desiree, I guess she has an excuse because she just had popped out a baby, you know. So I'm sure she's not on
she's
her
probably
phone.
like she's probably tired.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Girl's working overtime.
Give her a pass.
She's like pumping.
over here canceling her, while she's just like enjoying her child.
But
No,
people have way
literally.
too much free time. Like, how are you telling me that you're gonna
Yeah.
comment on this girl's photo because she didn't say something? Like, maybe people are genuinely busy. Like, I get.
Someone said that to me too. They were like, "Oh, you're Latina, you're Mexican, but you're not speaking up on it." I'm like, "Hold on, guys. It's been like a day. Let me educate myself because I don't want to just get online and start talking about things that I have
don't
no
understand.
education on."
No, I get that.
You know,
Especially,
because I feel like a lot of people do that. They just like scroll on TikTok and that's where they get their news, and then they like make a video, and it's like you're not even fact checking that information.
Yeah.
bro, but even like all the stuff with Iran, like as
That
someone who's
too, yeah.
Persian, like the amount of things people were saying, and I was like, you don't even know half of what's actually going on.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yes, the government is like, we don't claim the government, okay? The government is
yeah.
crazy. I have never been there because of that. Like, as a woman, like it is scary to be there in that country, but like you cannot blame it on a whole country with like the facts without looking at the facts. Like at the end of
And
the
then
day,
like the historical like significance as well. Like,
but it's
people
also if
don't go
it is a
back.
Muslim country, like I'm
Yeah.
not Muslim, of course, like there are going to be certain things and traditions in a Middle Eastern country for there to
Because
be
same with
certain.
Dubai, because people
Yeah.
are always quick to judge Dubai, but it's like that is a Muslim majority country.
But that's what I'm saying. I just feel like people are quick to judge, but they don't actually do the research. Like they're not actually being like, oh, maybe like I should look into like how the Hispanic culture, how the Persian culture have been influenced in
Exactly.
society, and what norms that we also are tailored to, like creating of like, yeah, like in movies, especially in
the
Hollywood, the
stereotypes
stereotype
are
is a
crazy.
Middle Eastern man is a terrorist. Like where did that come
No,
from?
I even like my Arab friends. They say like, oh, even me being Arab, I'm scared to go to the airport because the like stereotypes that are being put out. It's like
yeah,
horrible.
I don't use
It's
my
like, you
last
shouldn't
name. I
go
say
away.
Michelle Grace for a reason, guys. Like it's easier, of course, and it's my mom's name and my name, whatever. But it's kind of like you gotta like shelter yourself from being in this like category of, oh, they're Middle Eastern, or like I'm sure it's the same for Hispanic too in some way. And like I always loved that the cultures were a little similar because like I felt like they understood like growing up with like a big family and understanding like certain like virtues and certain like hospitality. But it's kind of like I get where you guys are coming from. Like if I didn't say something online, like my Persian community was coming for me too.
No, yeah, same with my friends. Like they're like big content creators, like for like the Persian community, and their content has nothing to do with like politics or personal things. And they were getting like called out for not saying anything. They had to like come out with the whole thing. But it's like, you know, you got to give them some time. People just expect you to
I remember
immediately,
that.
like speak up on a topic as soon as like it's popular. But it's like you gotta.
And there's been times there's a
yourself.
time and place, like when I did like social media, like and I had like a Snapchat show and all these things, like I made it very known, like Masa Amini and all these people who died, especially women dying in Iran. But it's like you can only do so much. Like at the end of the day, like people are gonna scroll. Like, you know, like we're talking right now, but maybe like this doesn't interest people. Like it's just, it is what it is. Like we can't influence everyone, but it's like if we catch your attention and like,
yeah, no, like you could do your part.
you can do your dues, but it's like don't come and cancel someone just because
Yeah.
maybe they have a different opinion
Or they have
maybe
a life.
they
you
have a
know?
life
Like
outside
I
of
said,
it.
like, that girl,
Yeah.
she's having a whole baby. It's like, guys, like I don't think she's like.
She's not
watching
thinking
the
about you
news,
guys, like
you know?
respectfully, no.
Yeah.
Like it's rough, it's hard, but I mean, as a creator, you kind of have that responsibility to
Yeah.
deal with that backlash,
Yeah.
And have thick skin for sure.
which I think that should like bring us into our next segment.
So we're going to do a new segment here today called My DMs Hate Me. So we're going to be trauma dumping some candy into this bowl and sharing some of our hate comments. I'll give you this
I'm
start.
gonna start it off, guys. So I posted a video basically saying like, oh, F a age gap relationship. Have you ever been in an education gap relationship? I said nothing about college, but everyone just like assumed it was about having a degree. So Carl here says, I know a criminal justice major isn't seriously talking about an education gap.
Ooh.
Okay, Carl. I wonder what kind of degree you have, because I'm going to be a lawyer and you aren't.
Period. All right. Well, I remember we did some video, me and Soph actually, about like comparing like Farsi, so Persian, and like Hispanic words. And this one guy was like, oh, like this girl can't even speak Farsi. Like, please get her off like the screen. So I will let you know, like, yeah, I am a little bit whitewashed, but at least I have a big family that loves me. And you need a lifesaver. And I might take some too. I'm going to pass the ball.
Okay. All right, guys. So a lot of you know me from my broken ankle roller skating video. It got 131 million views on Instagram. So pretty viral video. So Mount_Storin commented, you're not actually talented in anything. You only got famous for breaking your leg.
Who hurt him?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Okay. All right, back to me. This is kind of just like things that are constantly, someone just like, they always are like in my DMs asking me like when I'm going to start an OnlyFans. And that's kind of like, what are you trying to say? Like, I don't know if
that's like a backhanded compliment.
A backhanded compliment where I'm like, yeah, y'all need some lifesavers. And
okay, for my final one, IP Freely says, Botox faces. I'll never get it. You're in your 20s but already look 35. I don't have Botox.
I think you look great.
I think you look amazing.
Guys, I'm not even, oopsies.
They just woke up and chose violence.
College yet. I'm 19 years old. I'm just a baby.
Yeah, no.
Oh, last one. So the other comment from the roller skating video, there's actually a lot of hate comments on this one, I'm not gonna lie. This one says, skating is not meant for obese people. Yeah, we love that so much, so. I didn't know that I was obese, but okay.
You're not. And as your friend, I'm coming for that person in that comment.
Like, we didn't say his username. His username is Lana STCZ.
You're canceled. Canceled.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Socially Influenced. We had such a fun episode. Definitely make sure to follow us and stay tuned. And if you want to follow me on socials, you can find me on @SophiaCamille on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat and YouTube.
And you can find my socials on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, as well as Michelle with 2 eyes _Grace.
And you can find me on everything at Cheyenne Hinojosa, and I have a complicated name. Maybe our editor will put it on the screen.
Awesome.
Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching. We will catch you guys in the next episode. And till then,
bye.
Bye.
I told you long ago on the road, I got what they waiting for.
Shit. That was fucking terrifying. That was terrifying. That was a terrifying last 4 days. But your girl is gonna be alright.